Hi, everyone, and welcome to Tarot Talks. This is episode number 3, where I interview my decks so that maybe you can get familiar with my decks too. And if you resonate with any one of my decks and would like a personal reading, just feel free to let me know. I've got my interview questions right here, so let's get started. So again, this is the Cozy Witch Tarot deck. They have very different illustrations than what you might be familiar with, but I love that. I love that the illustrations are different because then it gives you an opportunity to maybe connect even more with my cards and maybe the cards that you would like to use for a reading. So let's get started. All right, Cozy Witch Tarot deck. What is your personality? Knight of Wands. Sometimes you have to be willing to bend the rules a little. All right. So Knight of Wands. So what is your personality? It feels like the personality would be being able to point you in the direction of like your personal goals, things that you want to achieve. But I love the little sayings on here. Sometimes you have to be willing to bend the rules a little bit. Yes, you do. Sometimes those rules are just in our mind of what we think, and we can bend the rules to go outside of what we think. So, all right, Cozy Witch Tarot deck. What type of readings do you most enjoy? We're going to grab this guy right here. 4 of Swords. Why aren't you resting? So I feel like the message that they're trying to send here is, what type of readings do you most enjoy? The type of readings where they're actually like really being able to point out to you when it's time to rest, the direction that you need to go, the guidance that they're willing to provide to you. And as always, we do need to rest. We do need to pause. So what type of readings do you really enjoy? I think that's a fantastic answer, Cozy Witch deck. All right, Cozy Witch deck, what lessons do you want to share? What lessons do you want to share? Knight of Swords, be ambitious and chase every dream. Absolutely, that's so fantastic. I don't even think we need to explain that any further. That's the lessons that they want to share with you. So that's really neat. All right, and how will you help my viewers? So we are asking, how will you help my viewers? Okay, we've got 2. I don't know what this is. It says 13 broom. Tidy up your life so you can make space for something better. How will you help my viewers? Okay, so tidying up your life so you can make space for something better. I think that that's, in my opinion, like a nod to when we kind of like tidy up ourselves and we pay more attention to ourselves. We nurture that inner child. It clears up the space of our shadows, you know, the things that we're going through, the things that we're working through. And here it has the King of Wands. Shine your inner candle bright for others to follow. So that, I love that, Cozy Witch Tarot deck, that is how you will help our viewers. All right, what is your unique energy? What is your unique energy? 7 of Cups. Not every great option you're given will be a great option for you. So what is your unique energy? Showing you options, showing you a path that you can go down. Sometimes I do readings and somebody's asking, okay, well, should I stay and do this or should I take this new opportunity? I do believe that the tarot deck enjoys and our guides enjoy being able to show you 2 options. Well, this is what it would look like if it was this, and this is what it would look like if it was that. And then you use your intuition, your heart, your feelings to feel which one feels better with the guidance that we're given. So I love that. All right, Cozy Witch Tarot deck. What's a strength you bring to readings? What's a strength you bring to readings? 2 of Cups. Some people are like the pumpkin to your spice. So I think 2 of Cups, if it's what is your strength that you bring to the reading, it is a partnership. It is a connection between your guides and the cards and us. That's what they want to bring to you through these cards. I love that. All right. And finally, Cozy Witch Tarot deck. What message do you have for those watching? Sorry. What message do you have for those watching? Two of Swords. Wake up. What is it that you really want? And I think what they're saying with this is wake up. What is it that you really want? And I think sometimes I do use the tarot to guide me in a direction to go in. So maybe that's what they're wanting to offer you. They're wanting to offer you some support and some guidance in your journey. All right. Well, this was so much fun. Subscribe, share, follow, all that good stuff. And thank you for watching and have a great rest of your day.